Hi guys, welcome to Book Corner 15. Today's video is going to be my February wrap-up. So this month I only read 4 books, which isn't loads, but when you see them, and also I've been kind of lazy recently, especially with, well, not lazy such, I have had like loads of tests and things, but I've been lazy the week of half term. I have literally done no reading at all. I've been watching stuff and being lazy, meeting up with friends, so that is the reason for not having so many books. So I'm just gonna get into the video. So the first book, I will put a picture of it here in the corner, Knotted Roots. This book was a Kindle book. It was like 200 and something pages. It was 99p. I have shown you this in my previous video talking about what books I bought this month, and that was one of them. It was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. It's about a girl who is quite bratty, quite spoiled, and she ends up going to live with her gran in I don't know what it is, but somewhere southern, like, you know, one of the southern states, really small place. And she ends up going and living there, and actually ends up loving living there, and she meets this guy and all this stuff, and there's a lot of family issues and things, and it was a really good book, so I definitely suggest it. It's a contemporary book. It's 99p, it's so cheap, so even if you don't like it, it's nothing, you know, significant really. And it's great because you can get it on the Kindle app, which is on, I think you can get it on any device really, any Android or Apple device, which is really good. And then I have these other books. I have Winter by Marissa Meyer, which I read this month. I read this in a week, which is pretty good for me. Any spare time I had was reading this book. I absolutely love this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I adored this book. This book was so good. I can't even explain it. I did do this video. I videoed it. I'm going to try to upload it as soon as possible, trying to get it to work. But it was a video on me reading it. So as I'm reading it, so I can give you my thoughts and feelings. So I'm going to not say too much about this book. I'm going to try to upload that video as soon as possible, but this book was so good. I don't want to spoil it because if you haven't read the start of the series, which is this, the Lunar Chronicles, it's the last book. If you haven't read that yet, then I don't want to spoil anything for you, but I would definitely suggest reading the Lunar Chronicles because every book is amazing, and this one is my favourite out of all of them because it has all the characters and it is amazing. Like, I'm not just saying that, it's so good. This book has 800 and something pages in it, so it was quite a long read, but I did get through it in a week, so I was pretty impressed with that. Pretty happy with it. And the next 2 books are by the same author, and I have already shown you them in my previous video, but I want to show you them now, which is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I finished this book. I loved it so much. Sorry, guys. So, guys, the next one is this by Morgan Matson. It's Since You've Been Gone. This book was so good. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. It was a contemporary novel, and it's about a girl whose friend goes missing and she doesn't know where she is, but she ends up getting a list in the post of things she has to do, and she has to do them all. She thinks it will lead her to a best friend, and that's all I'm going to tell you. It was so good. I want to read more by Morgan Matson, so I obviously got this other book, and I'm hoping to read more by Morgan Matson because her books are so good. The next one is Second Chance Summer. I literally have less than 50 pages left in this book, and I wanted to video this video now while it's still daylight and I have time, so I haven't actually finished it yet, but I definitely will finish it by the end of this month. I love this book so much. I basically, yeah, I have 50 pages, everything that's, you know, pretty much happened in it. So it's so good. I love it. It's basically about this girl, and it says here, Taylor Edwards' family aren't close. When they receive some life-changing news, they decide to spend one last summer together at their old lake house. But it's not just about that. It's also about how you end up finding, there's like flashbacks and things in here to finding out why her old boyfriend and her old friend don't like her as much in it anymore, like what happened between that, because the last time she was there, she was 12, and I think she's like 17 in this book. So it's been a while since she's been down there, and you end up seeing why and what she did that ended up hurting her friend and her old boyfriend. And it's really good, and I really loved it, and I'm loving it obviously because I'm still reading it, but it's such a beautiful cover. I love the covers of these books. They're really good. So guys, that is all the books that I read this month. I know it's not loads, but they are quite thick and lengthy, apart from the Kindle book, which was only 200 something pages. But overall, I did a lot of if you like count how many pages I've read, that would be quite a lot. You know, this like classifies as 2 books really. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm hoping to post some new videos, more creative videos, because I've seen my channel and at the moment it's basically just book hauls and wrap-ups, So I'm trying to do something more fun. So let's hope that will happen soon. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and thank you for anyone who's commented and talked to me, because it really means a lot to me. I love hearing your guys' thoughts and, you know, ideas. So thank you again, guys. Bye!